All right, folks. So, here's my guitar of the day. This is the first Eastwood guitar I bought. It's a Sidejack. I talked about this guitar before. It's a great guitar. I changed a lot of stuff. I changed the tuners. Not because they were bad, but just because they were gold and I wanted a black guitar. And I actually swapped out the pickguard for the Sidejack Bass 6, which was a white bass with a black pickguard. I wanted all black except for the knobs, which I got, I don't know, somewhere. And the Jazzmaster bridge, vibrato tailpiece I got from a Jazzmaster that I bought many years ago. I think I was posing with it on the cover of my first solo record, or the back cover, Incantation. So anyway, that's the guitar of the day, the Sidejack, an excellent guitar, very modestly priced. I think it was $500 or maybe less. I think it might have been a demo. I can't remember. I didn't have an endorsement deal with those guys yet, so I paid whatever they charged. It wasn't, they don't give you guitars for free. They kind of give you artist discount if you're an artist and you have any kind of presence on the internet or on records or whatever, and I kind of do, so I get the discount now, which is why I have so many of these darn things. No, they're great guitars though, especially for the price. Unbelievable. Is it better than my Sir? No, that guitar cost almost 10 times as much, so yeah. But for under $1,000 guitar, it's fantastic. Now, on to the questions of the day. Let's see if I can pull these things up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here's a question from a long time ago. It's concerning the Hallows Grave video. It's a Blue Coupe song that we did on Million Miles More, which is the album before last, and I got to putting up the video for it, which was shot in the catacombs of Paris by our friends, and Throat Gorge 2. Throat Gorge 2. Okay, well. Throat Gorge 2 says, did Vincent Furnier sing this with y'all live at any point, and is there any footage of it? Well, no, unfortunately, even though Alice Cooper sang the lead vocal on this song, we haven't ever played with him. We played several shows with Alice Cooper back in the day, but I mean, in the BOC days, but even in the beginning of Blue Coupe, we played with Alice Cooper and opened the show for him several times. And for whatever reason, we have not had an opportunity to do that again. So there's no footage of it. There's no footage of him singing it at all. It'd be nice if there was. Maybe we could do a Christmas pudding show this year or something. Also, in case you answered the question, can you answer another for me? Oh boy, you guys, man, this is Throat Gorge 2. I was trying to find some old footage of BOC to see if Joe played the lead guitar on Hot Rails to Hell. No, that is not true. Joe played on the recording, he just played the bass. But when he wrote the song, he did write a lot of those lead guitar that the whole ending bit was Joe created, and of course Sandy Pearlman turned it into something really quite strange. Okay, so that's one question. Let's take a look at this one here. Okay, no, stop that. Okay. Okay, Jeremy Kazan, also, he asked another question. What do you think about Cultosaurus album? And how do you write monsters? The process of creation of the song will be interesting to know. It's kind of heavier and darker version of Yellow Submarine. Take care. All right, so a Cultosaurus record was a very important record for Blue Oyster Cult because we had just recorded Mirrors, which contained In Thee, which was a hit, and yet the album did not sell very well. It got bad reviews from it got panned mostly. And the problem was that even though I had a hit with In Thee, people didn't realize it was Blue Oyster Cult. And the whole record doesn't really sound like Blue Oyster Cult at all. It sounds like some pop group, you know. I just listened to You're Not the One. I wrote it as a joke, and if it had been done by the Dictators, it would have been fine, but because we had Tom Werman trying to produce us, we did it like seriously. And I suppose that there is a message there that is serious, but you know, it was supposed to be a joke, and I don't like listening to it. I don't think I will ever play it live again. Although I never say never, right? But so. Cultosaurus Erectus was a reaction against that record. Basically, it was that we really wanted to take control of what we were doing, and above all, we wanted the record to sound like Blue Oyster Cult, like everybody remembers Blue Oyster Cult, or like Blue Oyster Cult, you know, when we were coming up and we were discovering what we could sound like. Monsters. Okay, so Monsters. I'll be straight up with you, okay? It is my attempt to okay, so that was this fast riff. It was supposed to be schizoid man. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Robert Fripp, for inspiring several songs that I've used that idea for that. Of course, Monsters, and of course, it was what was that movie with the you know, about how jealousy and competition bring out some of the worst behavior in human beings. So that's what that song was about. And the monsters were in your mind, you know, and the monsters of the id. I think that's what it's called in the movie. So it's a sci-fi. It's influenced by a sci-fi thing. Thank you for watching. Leave comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell if you want to get a notification. Today is Tuesday. I'm going to post this later today, hopefully. I don't have a schedule like I did the other 4 seasons. It's just when I finish a vlog, I'll put it up, or I'll, you know, if I happen to get ahead of myself, do it on the weekend. I'll schedule it for Tuesday, but we'll see. Whatever. It's going to be semi-random. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Have a good week.